I'm Sifu Adam Willis. What I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you 3 main strikes that beginners need to know in Wing Chun. So that's 3 Wing Chun strikes that beginners should know in order to practice and get good at and apply. 2 are palm strikes, types of palm strikes. The first one, though, is a punch. Okay, so the first one is the regular punch. Now, there's all kinds of different punches in Wing Chun, but this one is the forward straight punch. It is vertical. It's here. It hits with this part of the hand. It drives with the elbow straight ahead, and it comes from your center. We say punches come from the heart is a saying in Wing Chun. It doesn't come from the side. It comes straight from the center, okay? So as you do this, what I want you to do is I want you to align your ulna bone. Your ulna bone is your bottom bone in the forearm. There's a top bone and a bottom bone is the ulna. Align that with this part right here, that pinky knuckle, or sometimes the bottom 2 knuckles as you go through. Align that, drive that straight through. You'll feel it. You can even pack it and feel that alignment. Right there, if you push on it, it'll be the spot where you don't need to squeeze too much in order to feel aligned. All right? When you're out of alignment and you push on that, you're going to need to squeeze your fist harder than is actually necessary in order to do what you're doing. We're hitting them with this bone. We're not hitting them with the fist. The fist is simply the extension of it. So when you have your alignment, you don't need to squeeze as hard, okay? So you just need to make sure that you're hitting in the right spot. So that's the first one. It is the vertical punch that's driven with that elbow from here. Now that can be used in your chain punches. It can be used with other different things as well, with simultaneous attack and defenses. But that's your first one, your vertical fist straight punch. The second one, and these next 2 are palm strikes. The second one is called the Chang Sao. The Chang Sao is a palm strike here. It hits with the heel of the hand, which is right there. This is not the heel of the hand. The heel is on the pinky side of the hand. Through the ulna and here. Now, as you deliver it, your fingers are going to be not up and down for the most part because you want your elbow in as much as possible. As you drive again with the ulna, hopefully you're seeing a pattern here with Wing Chun. Wing Chun hits with this ulna bone, right? Drives it right into them. So just like this, driving right through there, you can practice a chain Chang, right? And you can do this with simultaneous defenses and attacks as well. So that was the second one, the Chang Sao. The third one is the Biu Sau or Biu Sau. Now this one is a strike again. It's the last strike, and it's done with this knife edge of the hand. Down the pinky line, the knife edge of the hand. However, again, the same pattern that we had before of the ulna driving the effort is the key, the ulna or the elbow. That's the beginning of the ulna. So just like this, hitting here, driving. It can come from underneath, come from on top. It can be applied more side like that. If you take it here, you'll feel it's just natural to hit in this position from here as you drive your elbow. Keep your elbow as much as possible in between you and the other person. That's our simultaneous attack and defense. We're always fighting from behind the elbow. So this Biu Sau can go right into the neck or underneath different areas, but those are your main attack areas for here. All right, so those are the 3 striking hands of Wing Chun. Can there be more? Sure. Wing Chun has rising punches that look more similar to uppercuts. Wing Chun also has hooking actions. If you get face somewhere else and you're trying to move back towards facing someone, that's when you would use something like that. There's other things too. There's even a Fox Sao. So I'll show you that one just as extra. That one's also, if someone's behind you, you can throw a Fox Sao, which is translated as whisking hand, but honestly, it's more like a baseball bat swing. And again, it's hitting with the ulna. However, the difference on this one, and this is the weirder one, why? Because it's using centrifugal force or circular force to come around. Now you can apply these different things together. You can apply this one with a punch. You can apply this one with a Chang. A little harder to apply the Fox Sao with this one, but the Fox Sao and the Chang go really well together. If you have I'm sorry, not the Fox Sao, the Biu Sau. The Biu Sau goes here, and if you hit with that part, and then you come with your Chang next, so boom, boom, right? Works really, really nicely together. You can make little drills with that. You can simply face one way to begin with, and Bill, and then Chang, face the other way, Bill, Chang, all kinds of different things you could do. You can face off of one side and Chang with one, Bill with the other. Pivot to the other side, Bill, Chang, all kinds of different things. The chain punches you can do off of either leg as well. So there you have it, those three main techniques of Wing Chun that really beginners should know. You should know how to apply these, and you should get good at hitting them. If you're applying on the dummy, you're hitting here. If you're applying on the dummy, you're hitting here. I don't recommend punching the dummy unless you have a pad or something like that. I don't really like pads on my dummy, so I usually just punch people, students that is, and they punch me back. So that's just kind of how it is. All right, well, if there's any questions, let me know. If you're interested in my online course, I have a 90-day beginners online course that, goes through a lot of stuff. It goes through Sunim Tao, breaks down the entire first form. It also gets into the wooden dummy, concepts, structure, even some energy work with the 5 energies that I teach, and some other things that are really, really important to your Wing Chun. So that's at wingchunlessons.com. You can check out my course. All right, I'm Sifu Adamulis, and thank you so much.